Libra, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for late September 2022. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get right down to business here, my beautiful friends. We're going to get right into it with an oracle card, just so we could test out the energy and see what's up for the lovely Libras in their season. My guides, talk to me. What do we got for my friends, please and thank you? And yes, we're just going to look at this first card super quick, then we'll get into the full reading itself. And at the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot, just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean in on, which is always interesting. But let's get this first card going here for the Libras. And I would just like to extend to each and every single one of you a most very happy birthday, because it is Libra season, my friends. Okay, we do have this beautiful card of a possible journey or spirit guidance. This is a very nice energy, and it could be spiritual protection as well. So we're going to have to speak about this, Libra, because there's a few different layers and angles to this. Before we do, though, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the September subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you could kindly illuminate that like button by tapping it right on its third eye, you know I'd appreciate it, my friends. But let's get into the reading. Enough of the plugs here. If you look at the imagery, very interesting, very intriguing. You see that person in the red? There are white birds on top of them holding ropes, which are leading this person on a journey of some sort. So in divination, white birds generally represent the higher vibrational entities like angels, ancestors, guides, your spirit team. And notice how they're assisting this person. So we could think of those same themes, that in this time, spirit might be guiding you on a very specific journey, a very specific path. For some of you, you might just need to hear that you are divinely protected. You do have spirit around you, even if you can't see them, even if you can't feel them, right? This is spirit saying like, hey, I got your back. Everything for a reason type energy. And I know sometimes that's not the best thing to hear, but this is what this energy is showing. And I really like it. It's very nurturing, if that's the best way I could describe it. But your spirit team's around you, okay, and you're moving down some sort of path here, even if it's trials and tribulations. Let's get into tarot now. And yeah, I'm going to get you 3 cards in the upright before we get the intuitive juicy stuff. And that first card, it doesn't make or break the reading, okay? The oracle's just a footnote. So let's shuffle it up. What do we got for Libra? So last week's reading was pretty positive, so was the week before that. So it's like we've had 2 good weeks in a row. Last week's reading was titled The Surprising Option. So hopefully if you've been up against the wall in regards to certain issues or problems, some sort of option or opportunity has presented itself for you. But as you know, energy is always fluctuating, always moving. It's never set in stone. So only take this how it hits for you in your situation, okay? Because this could be the energy of people around you as well. Let's get it going here. What do we got for the first reading of Libra season, please? Let's get 3. Thank you. Page of Swords. Yeah, that's a card that could represent you. Interesting card to start. This could be somebody who is very much defensive for some reason. Let's get 2 more. Because whenever I get the Page of Swords, it always makes me, I don't want to say second guess, but there's a lot there. We have the Page of Pentacles in the center. That looks good. We also have the 8 of Wands, which could be communication, talking, news. So this is going to be an intriguing one, Libra, because it seems like we have a lot of different things we could be taking a look at. This could be various portions of life here. So let's go through it. I'll give you some of the classical meanings and archetypes. Then we'll get the juicy, intuitive stuff. Position number 1, the Page of Swords. Now, that could represent you in this reading, right? Because Libra is an air sign. That could be you or another air sign, literally. The pages also represent youth, children, things like that. They're all messengers. They're all learners. Now, the one thing I want to connect the dots with is the fact that we have 2 cards of communication. So messages, speaking. We want to see how this plays out in the spread. The Page of Swords is defensive, though. This isn't somebody that's going out looking for a fight, but if noise comes their way, they will throw down, right? So you might be in defensive mode, territorial mode. This card can also be called the Spy of the Tarot deck. So this could be you under someone's microscope, okay? Whether that's at work, whether it's your personal life, somebody might be watching your moves. Or you might have someone under your microscope with this Page of Swords. I don't want to go too deep into that because you know me, I don't like to fear monger in these readings. That page could literally just be conversation or learning or just you in general. In the center, though, we have the Ace of Pentacles, my big card of golden opportunity. Absolutely adore this one. Now, all aces are opportunities. This one can speak of an influx of money, opportunities in regards to work and monetary abundance. Very good. This is a card of the material world. So I really like this specifically in your birthday season, okay? Because it could be some sort of opportunity on a silver platter for you, or a gift of some sort. We're going to see what that's about. But as I always say with opportunities, if you don't pounce on them, they can wither. Moving to the back end, we have the Eight of Wands, one of the fastest moving cards in the whole entire tarot deck, usually depicting 8 arrows cutting through the sky, which it is kind of what's showing up right here. Now, we can speak of action, we can speak of speed, very sudden movement, very fast type of movement and change. But to me, this is one of the biggest cards of communication, sending messages, speaking, talks, you get the point. So we really want to clarify this and the page and see if they link together or they're separate things. But there might be some interesting talks afoot in this season for you, Libra. But let's dive deeper on all this, my friends. Let's jump in and clarify. Okay, we'll put that down. We're going to shuffle it up one time for you once again. Get a little reset here. What's going on, my lovely Libras? Please, my guides, talk to me. Yes, my friends, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. Let's go in on that Page of Swords. And if you read tarot cards yourself, please feel free to play along. That's why the box is here. If you're feeling any messages off this spread that you want to give to Libra, you could drop it down below. I don't mind. So what's up with this Page of Swords? Where's the Page of Swords here? I mean, a few weeks ago, we did have something in regards to conversation for you. All right, we have the Three of Wands in reverse here. Okay, I get somebody trying not to reverse manifest something first off, but I also see somebody standing their ground in a big way. Okay, so if somebody's like trying to push you around, now's not the time to do that. If somebody's trying to change your mind, now is not the time to do that. That's just how this feels intuitively to me, like somebody standing their ground. Now, for some of you, this could be Spirit saying like, hey, listen, you might be tested in this time. Stand firm, stand your ground. This is like boundaries to me as well. Okay, and another wink in with what I was saying, like someone might be analyzing you, someone might be watching you. That's absolutely true as well, because the way this page is looking at this Three of Wands. So I have 3 main messages here. Only take whichever applies for you, okay? And I always try to not complicate it. This could be a portion of you trying not to reverse manifest something, attract something that you don't want into your life subconsciously. That's one thing. Second, this could also be about boundaries and standing firm, whether that's something you're doing, whether that's something Spirit wants you to do. But it could absolutely be somebody keeping tabs on you, watching your moves and analyzing. So just know this, okay? We're going to keep moving through. But interestingly, in the air signs this week, the first alignment has been giving me like extra messages. So we're starting with a bang. We're going to move in on that Ace of Pentacles. We're not going to get hung up here. So let's see what's up. Why is that Ace of Pentacles here? Thank you. That's cute. That's really cute. We have the Knight of Cups in the upright underneath this Ace of Pentacles. This is really nice. Is this somebody really trying to lighten the mood or make you feel better? This is somebody trying to deliver comfort. Pardon me. That might be something you're doing in this time, but with the Knight of Cups and this Ace of Pentacles, in the realm of gift giving, since it is your season, it is showing up here. This could be somebody trying to impress you in some sort of way. So just know that like in your season, in the coming days and weeks, somebody might be trying to impress you with a gift or some sort of show of affection. That's what this feels like. Now, the Knight of Cups could also represent water signs. For some of you, if you're in any sort of creative field where you're using creativity, the arts, this shows that something could really pay off for you big in that realm, okay? I don't want to conflate this message too much, but I'm also getting the vibe of somebody trying to comfort, okay? So let's go through real quick. I know I once again said like 3 or 4 things, but there's so much action in this spread this week, Libra. 1, I was getting the vibe of somebody trying to comfort another individual, soothe, make them feel better. So whether that's something you're doing or somebody else, another vibe I was picking up is somebody trying to impress with either a gift or an emotional outpouring of some sort. But another thing here, if you're in a creative field or if you're in a creative business, this is very lucrative type of energy here. Okay, so I would pounce on that. We're going to keep moving. For some of you, it could just be that energy of gift giving showing up for your season. Okay, it's very common for that to show up. Like when it shifts into somebody's like assigned season, I get that energy of giving. Surprised we don't have the Six of Pentacles. But let's see what's up with that Eight of Wands before we do the quick recap and get into the shadow cards. Why is the Eight of Wands here for Libra? Because this could be a communication of some sort. Thank you. Six of Wands. I mean, it doesn't get much more better than that. And I saw something similar in the Sagittarius reading. Okay, this is some amazing news, like massive news. Big win, possibly. Something really good coming in for you, because the Six of Wands is a card of victory. It's a card of triumph. So yes, I will say this. In the front end of this spread, we did have some funky things going on, but it improved as we progressed in this spread. The Six of Wands, the total victory, the energy of payoff with the Eight of Wands, the communication. This is either some really massive news, exciting news, good news, or a win, victory, or triumph in a very heavy fashion. This is really good. This is like a perfect ending to this spread, okay? Especially with the double wands energy, okay? Either this is somebody sharing their good news with you, or like just something really nice coming in. And out of all the messages, I know there's like 3 or 4 different messages for all of them. This one is pretty straightforward, okay? I feel like I don't need to overcomplicate this one. So let's go through and do a quick recap. I would claim that energy if I were you, my friends, because it's looking like a lot of you are going to have a decent start or a very good start to the beginning of Libra season, which is nice. So let's go through before we get the shadow card. In position number 1, we have the Page of Swords with the Three of Wands. It was giving me the energy of boundaries, somebody standing firm. So Spirit might be asking you to do that. It was giving me the vibe of somebody not wanting to reverse manifest. It was also giving me the huge vibes of you possibly being under someone's microscope. Moving on. Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Cups in the upright. The energy of somebody trying to soothe another individual or make them feel better. Impress with a gift or an emotional outpouring could absolutely be it. But if you're in a creative field, whether that's writing or art, whatever it might be, very much favored in this time. You could see a big boost and in opportunities. On the back end, we have the Eight of Wands with the Six of Wands. Doesn't get much more better than that. Exciting news, massive news, good news of wins and victories of various different kinds. It seems like as we progress through the reading, it got better and better and better, like a snowball. It's very nice, my friends. So even if you're having a rough time, this energy is good. Let's get you one shadow card just to tie this up. I like that, Libra. This might be like the 3rd week in a row we're getting a very positive reading for you, which is good. So what's going on here? And yes, my friends, we're using the Shadowland Tarot once again. It's my favorite deck to use for shadow work. And we're just going to take a real quick look with it. We're not going to spend a lot of time here. I just like putting the cherry on top of this sundae. Okay, we have the Ace of Wands in the shadows, your passions, okay? And it doesn't just have to represent libido and sexual things, of course not, but all aces are opportunities. The Ace of Wands is extremely fired up, and it could be speaking about your energy and your focus. So Spirit might be asking you to realign your focus in this time. What are you putting your energy into? Are you wasting it? Are you not using it? Maybe your energy is feeling zapped in this time. You might be feeling a little more tired, like a couch potato. That's what this could be telling us in the shadows. But the main vibe here on the shadow side is Spirit doesn't want you to waste your energy on frivolous nonsense. Make sure you're putting it where it should go, okay? Energy, you could run out of it quickly. Yes, you could recharge it, but make sure you're spending your energy and focus wisely. So Libra, that's what I have for you this week, my friends. Don't click away just yet. I'm going to give you the details of the September subscriber surprise. For the September subscriber surprise, I'm giving away 2 copies of the beautiful, wonderful Vice Versa Tarot. This is the deck that I'm using in all the readings for September. So if you'd like to get your name in, it's 2 simple things. As always, my friends, first, you must be subscribed, which I'm sure you already are. And second, let me know down in the comments, what is your favorite use for tarot? You'll be entered to win. And at the end of the month going into October, I'll put the winners in my community tab. As always, my friends, much love to you. And I'll see you next time.